Shit, I don't have a straw. That's straight vodka. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching The Dark Knight. We're going to be continuing. Oh, you can see my computer screen. We are going to be continuing the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. Now, we already watched Batman Begins, and that's a movie I hadn't seen prior. Now, this one I have seen, and it's a movie that I really wish I hadn't seen before. But this is such a good movie, dude. Like, so yes, this is a rewatch, but how do you expect me to have never have seen this before? Like, how are there people out there who have never seen this movie? Like, even like people are like, oh, I don't like comic movies. Oh, I don't like Batman. No, like, fuck all that. This is still an amazing movie. So why are we watching it? Well, because I figured it's one, it's a great movie, and two, I want to watch the Joaquin Phoenix Joker because that's a Joker movie I haven't seen. But I was like, okay, if I watch The Dark Knight, because that has the Heath Ledger Joker in it, which was an amazing Joker, and I already knew that, I could rewatch it, have it fresh in my head, a little reminder of how well he did, and then I can watch the Joaquin Phoenix Joker and kind of compare the two together and be like, okay, which one do I like better? And yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. And really, it's just an excuse to watch The Dark Knight again. It's just an excuse to really watch The Dark Knight again, because this is one of my favorite movies ever. It's been a couple years since I've seen this movie, like watched it in full. So last time I watched it was probably like 2018. So it's been almost 4 years. Well, that is 4 years ago, but I don't know what month I watched it in 2018. So like 3 years and like 10 months. I don't know, whatever. So it's been about 4 years since I've seen it. And like, I don't really know how fair it is to compare this Joker to the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Is that something that's fair to do? I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna hop right into this movie. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, that'll be available on Patreon as well. The Dark Knight Rises should also be on Patreon. Maybe. And maybe the Joaquin Phoenix Joker will also be on Patreon. Maybe you should go check it. I don't know at this current moment in time. I'm not sure, but it should be. So let's hop right into this movie. There's our boy.
Playing the job.
He thinks he can sit it out and still take a slice. I know why they call him the Joker.
So why do they call him the
Yeah,
Joker?
Joker is the backseat of that car right there. Listen to his goons talk shit and they have no idea. Pretty sure that's the Joker.
Trying to reach a private number. Is it a problem? No, I'm done here.
Yep, and he just has everyone slowly off each other. Dude does his work for him.
On the ground! Stay on the ground! Nobody make a move! Nobody! Stay down!
His bank account is not having shit. No, he's not taking this bank account. This bank account is not taking shit, dude. He's like, I already fucking hate my job. Fuck this.
I'm betting the Joker told you to kill me as soon as we loaded the cash.
No. I told the bus driver.
Simply makes you stranger.
Dude, the music kicking in too when he took them. Oh my god, it hits every time. Okay, I remember the first time when I watched this opening scene, I got chills watching that. I was like, oh my god, that's him? Okay, I mean, the bus leaving the bank like that's kind of sus, but I'm guessing every other bus driver is in on it too. You know, they just hired all those bus drivers, but like, I don't know.
Mr. Mayor, you were elected in a campaign to clean up the city. When are you going to start?
Well, Mike, I believe I already have.
Like the so-called Batman.
This is also actually the very first Heath Ledger movie that I ever saw. I had no idea who Heath Ledger was before I saw him. I mean, before I saw this.
He hasn't shown up?
He often doesn't. But I like reminding everybody that he's out there.
Why wouldn't he come?
Hopefully.
He's busy.
I never said there'd be places you wanted to go.
My business to repeat customers.
You don't like what I have to offer, you can buy from someone.
Okay, so Scarecrow's in this. Okay, I remember this guy being in this movie, but I didn't know it was Scarecrow or the same villain from the last movie in this scene. I actually didn't know that.
Pity there's only one of you.
That was not Batman. Poor guy. Was good.
When the new DA hears about this,
It won't end.
do you trust him?
It'd be hard to keep him out. And here he's as stubborn as you are.
Hey, actually, since my brother just came in my room for a second, he saw I was watching this, and this is what he told me. Okay. He goes, "What do you call it when Batman leaves church early?" Comment down below what you think. I'll give you a couple seconds. Or pause the video. But what do you call it when Batman has to leave church early? Christian Bale. That was so.
Know your limits, Master Wayne.
Batman has no limits.
Oh, we're about to find out. Joker's about to push him to his limit. We find out in this movie.
Treat the witnesses hostile. Granted.
Hostile? I see you hostile.
Okay. How did he even get in there with a fucking gun? I mean, it's Gotham. Okay, yeah, and they did recast Rachel. Because, like, in the last movie, when they were talking about Rachel, I was so fucking confused. Because I was like, this is not the same girl I saw in this movie. But then I was just like, okay, they probably just recasted. And I looked it up, and they did.
Rachel's told me everything about you.
I certainly hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
You, elected officials, not a man who thinks he is above the law.
Exactly. Who appointed the Batman? We did.
I love how he's right there.
Okay, fine. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Look.
Such a good quote.
Harvey Dent is the Caped Crusader.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You could just look at him by the chin. If you knew him well enough. If you knew Bruce well enough and you saw Batman, you would know. But only Rachel knows, so.
That's nice of you, Bruce, but I'm not up for re-election for 3 years.
No, you don't understand. One fundraiser with my pals.
See, it's like Harvey would be such a good... He'd be so perfect for it. But it's like, either die here or you live long enough to become the villain. Just foreshadowing what happens to him later, and it sucks. Because right now, he's a great guy.
Purple suit and makeup. Enough problem, he's a nobody.
Oh, he's a somebody.
It's out of proportion.
You think you could steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah.
I'm putting the word out. 500.
Dude, okay. I love Heath Ledger Joker so much. His entire body language in that scene is just so good. You can tell he's a psychopath or whatever just from his body language. Like, his body language represents his mind a lot.
Think of an alibi?
Oh, yes.
And he canceled the fucking ballet performance.
You look tired, Alfred. You'll be alright without me?
Oh yeah, he'll be just fine. Okay, how come one thing I always questioned was like, how come none of the girls were like, wait, where the fuck is he going? Yeah, and he's just billionaire shit. Okay, that guy looks like a little yachty.
Dead? That's 500.
How about alive?
Yep, how about alive?
Why so serious?
Okay, one thing I love about that is later in the movie, he tells the story again, but it's a completely different fucking story. So it's all bullshit.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, I got mine. They come here, you're coming with me, boy. Love the score in this movie too. It's so good.
They're coming too.
We got them all.
Anything on you. And those criminals are back on the streets, followed swiftly by you and me.
I knew that was coming. I forgot up until it cut to that shot, and then I was like, wait, the shot looks super familiar. And I was like, oh wait, yeah, that happened. Yeah. Then like when I remembered, I smiled. But I'll be honest, that scared the fuck out of me the first time I saw it.
He's a symbol. We don't have to be afraid of scum like you. Look at me.
Oh my god, dude, that's still just as fucking intimidating as the first time I saw that.
Take off his mask and turn himself in. Oh, and every day he doesn't, people will die. Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word.
Oh my god. Okay, Heath Ledger Joker is so fucking intimidating. And like... I hate how he's just like... as he's talking. Like, no, like, I don't hate it, but it's just like, oh my god. It just adds to it. And like, his teeth are fucking disgustingly yellow. And just the way he talks, it's just like, oh my god. And then like the look at me... that shit's fucking intimidating. I'm gonna be honest.
Boyfriends I should be aware of? Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah, no idea. And just like the Joker's like mannerisms, it's just like, nailed it.
Harvey. It's someone else. Harvey. Just tell me it's not Wayne. The guy's a complete...
He's a complete what? He's a complete what? Oh. Damn. There's acid in his drink. Why did Bruce say that in the Batman voice? He wasn't even in costume yet.
Stay in.
I don't know if he meant to or not, but...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my favorite scene.
You know where Harvey is? You know who he is?
Hands up, free boy.
I love how the Joker he just doesn't give a fuck.
No.
Like, you know he doesn't give a fuck, but he just goes like the extra step, you know, to like make subconscious decisions to really let you know he doesn't. He's like sniffing her.
Who tells me I worry too much? Who tells me I ought to smile more? Who gambles and gets in deep? The sharks.
Yeah. Completely different fucking story. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I read that like Joker or Heath Ledger grabbing Rachel's face right here was completely improvised, and she didn't know he was gonna do that, and that's why she looks even extra more like realistically she looks more uncomfortable because she didn't know he was gonna grab her face.
A little fight in you. I like that.
You're gonna love me. Motherfucker has a knife in his shoe. That is some Joker shit to have a fucking knife in your shoe. Jesus. Yeah, Joker does not give a fuck.
Fully understand.
Criminals aren't complicated, Alfred. We just need to figure out what he's after.
He's not after anything.
Like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned,
or negotiated with. Some men
just want to watch the world burn. That's literally the Joker. He doesn't give a fuck about anything materialistic. He just wants chaos. Like, this is just a game to him. This is fun to him. This is what he likes to do. That is honestly, that's arguably more dangerous than anyone. When that's your motive, you're the most dangerous person ever. How long do you think he's been there before they showed up?
It's related to cell phones for the army? What are you building for him?
His fucking face. He's like, I know this motherfucker ain't serious.
With his bare hands. And your plan is to blackmail this person?
Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking, buddy? When you put it that way, yeah, never. Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking?
When he pushed the round in the clip.
Get you a copy.
Okay, would that actually work? Because I like saw like a video or like a tweet or something, like someone mentioned in like a video, they're like, that would never fucking work. But I mean, it doesn't really have to like work in real life because it's still a really creative idea. Oh, there he is. Okay, actually, the first time I ever saw this, I didn't realize that was the Joker without his makeup, because I actually had no idea what Heath Ledger looked like prior to this movie. I knew the name, just never saw the face, and so yeah, I didn't know that was him. And I also did think Gordon died. Like I cried. I'll be honest, I cried.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, Officer Rachel Dawes, I knew that. But okay, this fucking actor, this guy, he was in the second Suicide Squad, the remake, and he was also in Ant-Man. Okay, that just clicked for me because when I was watching Suicide Squad, I knew he looked fucking familiar, and this is what I saw him in the first time. Is it just me, or does the actor who plays Harvey look a lot like Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones? I know that they're not the same person, but like, looks-wise, they look a lot alike.
I want the Joker.
From one professional to another. If you're trying to scare somebody, pick up.
Oh, I know what happens right here. I can't look.
I'm counting on it.
Dude, I've seen that like a couple. I can't watch that. I can't watch his knees buckle. I heard it though. I heard it.
Find you. How you gonna let a couple more people get killed while you make up your mind?
Just take the mask off. It's not a good idea. Don't. But I mean, he's right. No one's gonna cross the Joker. No one is going to cross the Joker.
You gotta keep your head. Tails, not so lucky. So.
Well, it's a double-sided coin. So it's like, he's not going to kill him regardless. And but this is like the first thing Dent does, to slowly turn.
Let's do it again.
Well, if you're going based off the coin, you're never going to kill him.
You leave a man's life to chance.
Not exactly.
Yeah, it's double-sided.
Once you pulled off, the streets will be released, and Jim Gordon will have died for nothing.
Great acting by everyone.
The whole thing was your idea.
I am the Batman.
Yep. He takes the fall for everything.
You're absolutely right. Letting Harvey take the fall for this is not heroic at all.
He's kind of not. I mean, it's a decent idea. You're putting yourself in risk a lot.
Hey, you wait like everybody else, pal.
Okay, I totally forgot about that part. That was brutal.
The hell was that?
Slaughter is the best medicine. Yeah, adding the S to the laughter, it's like that's such a Joker thing. And he's literally just doing every single gun they have.
A lot bigger to get through this.
What is that?
Yeah, he didn't sign up for a fucking menace like Joker. Oh my god. He was impressed. He was like, okay. He was mildly impressed right there.
Harvey Dent. Oh, excuse me. I want to drive.
Excuse me. I want to drive. Dude, it's just shit like that like just makes it so funny and like so intoxicating. Like Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker is so just intoxicating.
I like this job. I like it.
Yes, shit like that. Dude, he's so excited.
He missed.
No, he didn't. Okay, that was raw. That wall ride was raw. But okay, wasn't that done practically too? Pretty sure I heard that was done practically with the semi. The Joker just learned Batman refuses to kill him. Yep. You could tell Batman wanted to, but it's against his code too, so.
Could you please just give me a minute?
Oh my god, it's Gordon. He didn't die. Oh, I know.
No other alias.
Go home, Gordon.
He's wiped off the grid.
In the matter, Commissioner Gordon.
I actually learned in the last movie that he's clapping for him. But I actually learned in the last movie that Gordon wasn't the commissioner. He was only a lieutenant. I thought he was commissioner all along. Because, you know, it's just like the classic Commissioner Gordon. That's what I always thought it was, but... Wait, hold on. I think my dog's having a nightmare. She's good. She's good.
See?
Okay. Something I noticed about the scene when I first saw it was, did Joker close his eyes because the lights turned on and his eyes were adjusting? Or did the actor, Heath Ledger, know he's about to get slammed, so he closed his eyes before he gets slammed? What do you guys think?
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
God damn.
He's in control. I have one rule. Oh,
Yeah, just don't kill.
you'll have to break to know the truth.
Which is?
I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her.
Jesus.
Killing is making a choice.
Which one you going after? Rachel.
And this motherfucker switched the addresses.
I want my phone call. I want it. I want my phone.
I just want my phone call.
Of your friends have I killed?
All the oil gets on half his face.
So, in a way, I knew your friends better than you ever did.
Dude, he knows exactly how to fuck with people and get right in their head.
I'm gonna have to try and enjoy it even more.
Yeah, Buddy thinks he's about to piece up. Yeah, Buddy fucking thought. Buddy thought.
The weapon now! My own damn fault! Just shut up! Let the weapon!
Sorry?
What do you want?
I just want my phone call.
I just want my phone
Yeah.
call. All right?
His face is literally like wide open, and the knife's not even on his neck anymore. But
Is that a phone?
so many damn steps ahead of everyone. It's just, ugh.
Not the turn!
Like, dude, what is Joker's backstory? Like, this version of Joker, what is his backstory? What, he had to have been like a fucking tactician or something. Like, he had to have served in the military. And he has to be like, his IQ has to be genius level IQ. He's just a psychopath. Or a sociopath. R.I.P. Rachel. R.I.P. Rachel.
Back at the MCU, the Joker's gone.
Fuck. Commissioner Gordon's just like, fuck us.
He wanted me to lock him up in the MCU.
Yep. Ah. I love this movie. That's such a cool shot.
Honest and clear. I'm going to marry Harvey Dent.
You're gonna have to make do with you.
She was gonna wait for me, Alfred.
No, she wasn't. That's the saddest part.
What's that?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what this is. So now the coin technically has like two sides to it.
Two-Face, Harvey Two-Face.
No, you're not.
God damn, that looks so good.
No, so crazy as you look.
I told you, I'm a man of my word.
Oh, that looks fun. He fucking hit him in the face.
I think that if we could talk to Dent today, he may feel differently.
And we wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, Bruce is watching this like, this boy ain't finna say shit.
Pieces and feed you to your pooches. And then we'll see how loyal a hungry dog really is. It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Exactly.
Sir, Commissioner, do you really think an ordinary citizen would try to kill this man?
Maybe. If they have family in the hospital, then like, yeah.
Family member admitted to a Gotham hospital.
Trying to kill me. Well, maybe Batman can save me.
Oh, he's about to.
Okay, so what now? What do we do now? Where are we going?
Yeah, and this cop right here is considering killing him.
We're gonna have to move him now.
He's in a fucking nurse outfit. He has to go undercover. Okay, I know I'm not the only one thinking it. How did Harvey not... Hi. How did Harvey not recognize him until he took off the mask? Like, come on.
You know, I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey.
Oh, there is.
Those charges.
You're a man. Your plan.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
No, but we know you do.
That you and your girlfriend was nothing personal. You know that I'm telling the truth.
I mean, yeah, it probably wasn't personal to him, but like, it's personal to Harvey, but it wasn't to the Joker.
Upset the established order, and everything becomes
chaos. I don't know why, but him just getting hand sanitizer is funny. Like him just doing the simplest stuff.
Trying to catch the light? Well, you weren't protecting the van. Why? Who's doing it?
Hey, why would I do that? Then he looks right at him. You want to talk shit now, buddy? I just saved your life. Okay. Before you comment it, I know that was improvised. I know. But go ahead and comment it anyway. Helps the channel. Okay, knowing Christopher Nolan, he would have actually wanted to blow this fucking building up to do it practically, but he's like, I don't give a fuck, we're doing it. But they're like, no,
mayor's office on the line. We're gonna need the National Guard.
Fuck yeah, we are.
You've turned every cell phone in Gotham into a microphone.
And a high-frequency generator.
It's 100% necessary.
Now you can image all of Gotham. This is wrong.
I've got to find
Again, 100% necessary in this situation.
It's at Wayne Enterprises. I won't be.
Okay.
When you're finished, type in your name.
Look, we're gonna use it. Look, as soon as we catch this fucker, we're gonna shut this shit down. But like, I get it. It's morally incorrect. But like, dude, desperate times calls for desperate measures.
He's not. Who? Your driver.
Okay. What's the point? Yeah, what's the point of killing the driver here? Like, dang, you literally could have died in that car crash yourself. I still don't. I don't know why he killed the fucking driver, but yep, just all loaded.
Captain, got 100 barrels down there rigged to blow in this.
Nobody checked that before they left. Like, I've always kind of thought that. Like, no one double checked this ship. I don't know. Like, they would have had to load that boat hours ago, and it's like no one went down there. Just no crew member happened to go down there before they left. Like, even 5 minutes before they left, just to double check one thing. Yeah, I mean, the situation would be really, really tough because it's like by the time you get done with your boat, like they could blow you up before you get a chance to blow them up. So it's like, fuck, we gotta do it. But it's like, it's really hard to kill that many people, regardless of them being prisoners or not. It would be really hard.
Don't! Live to fight another day, officer.
Harvey's lost in the sauce, man. As soon as Rachel went, he lost himself.
We have to save Dent! I have to save Dent! Get ready!
He's stressing the fuck out of Gordon.
Where my family died.
They're coming in hot. Kyle, put down your gun!
I mean, yeah, they can't put him down, but...
Fire! Drop your weapon!
So now Batman has to fight the SWAT team here. And these doctors.
Go ahead, do it.
We're still here.
Yeah.
And that means they haven't killed us yet.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like they're contemplating just as much as you are. Yep. Tie them all together. Bro, all these cops are really just in the fucking way. I mean, they don't know better, but... Bro, Batman just killed like 3 dogs. He just threw them all down. Knowing the Joker, he probably just gave them their own detonator. You know?
Stand by.
Fuck, his shit's bugging. Let me see this. Let me see this, huh? Yeah, fuck all that. See, that shocked me when I saw that for the first time. I was like, no way. Like, I for sure thought he was gonna kill all of them. But now everyone on the boat's like, fuck, we're all gonna die because he just threw it out the window. He can't do it either. See, it's not that fucking easy, buddy. Honestly, I don't know if I could live with myself if I like went through with it. It's just like
That's okay. I came prepared. It's a funny world we live in. Speaking of which, you know how I got the...
Actually, I am kind of curious to know like what different version of story he would have told Batman right there about the scar.
Truly are incorruptible, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You won't break him.
Righteousness. And I won't kill you.
It's too much fun.
Because you're just too much fun. I think you and I are destined to do this forever.
Fuck that.
I took Gotham's White Knight and I brought him down to our level. It wasn't hard.
Little push. Oh, one thing I did notice during the second watch, or my third watch, or however many times this makes it, when Joker was falling and he was pretty like in his head, he's like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna die right here." He was literally laughing as he was falling to his death, and that kind of just goes back to what he told the guy in the jail cell, not the cell, but he was like, you know, you can learn a lot about someone when you see them in their final moments. It shows you who they really are, and it shows you Joker is really just a fucking psychopath. Bulletproof though. Oh, convenient.
Tell your boy's gonna be alright, Gordon. Lie.
Wow.
Like I lied.
Wow.
Dad, is he okay?
No, bro, probably not. Nah, he's fine. Harvey, no, but Harvey died.
The Joker won.
Yep,
Harvey's prosecution, everything he fought
the
for.
Joker won.
They must never know what he did.
5 dead?
Yep.
2 of them.
Nobody can know about Harvey's downfall. He's taking the rap. Yep.
I'll hunt you. You'll hunt me. You'll condemn me.
Set
the dogs up.
It sucks because Gordon's the only one that knows he didn't actually kill those people.
Sometimes people deserve
Yeah, you can never let Bruce see that fucking letter.
Because he's the hero Gotham just.
Yep.
The Dark Knight.
Alright, well, that was The Dark Knight. Amazing movie. Amazing movie. Alright, so that was The Dark Knight. You know, it was a rewatch, but I still had a lot of fun watching this movie. So let me know how that was for you guys. Did you guys... Was it as enjoyable for you guys knowing that I've already seen this and it was just a rewatch? Because, you know, since I had a lot of fun, I'm kind of considering rewatching other movies now too. Like Star Wars, I would love to do Star Wars. I would love to rewatch Star Wars so much. So comment down below what you guys thought about that. But man, dude, Heath Ledger, like, dude, R.I.P. Heath Ledger, dude. I'm so, like, this is the first movie I've ever seen him in, and like I loved him, dude. And so like after the first time I saw this, like I knew everyone just was like, I knew there was kind of a stigma behind it, like, oh no way, Heath Ledger's gonna do a good job in this movie. He's like a pretty boy actor, you know. He's like a Robert Pattinson actor who actually just had a Batman movie, in which I am planning on doing pretty soon. But you know, he's like, oh, he's a, you know, I know he came before Robert Pattinson, but he's like Robert Pattinson, like from Twilight. No way he does a good job, or whatever. It was kind of the same thing as that. Everyone who saw the movie was like, oh, I was fucking wrong. I was completely wrong. Like, this is the most wrong I've ever been in my entire life. This is the best portrayal of Joker I've ever seen in my life. Like, I love the Joker's just mannerisms, his body language, his when he talk. It just felt perfect, you know. Like, I'm not like a huge like DC guy, but like I know a little bit about him, and you hear about the Joker all the time, and it's like you see him come to live action, and it's like this, like me not really knowing how accurate the Joker should be, but like this just feels like it, you know? So if you're like a huge comic book person, let me know how like accurate this Joker is to the comic books and everything. Like, did this feel like the Joker for you? Because like, at least for me, this felt like the Joker. Like, okay, so it's the next day and I'm editing this video right now, and there's a couple more things I want to add to this now. Okay, so since Heath Ledger unfortunately passed away during the making of this film, so that kind of got me curious. Was the movie finished filming all the scenes with the Joker before he passed away? Because like, I always heard that like, oh no, they never got to finish filming, but then I also heard he filmed another movie after this and then he passed away. So was the movie originally supposed to end with him just hanging upside down right there, or was there supposed to be more scenes to it? Or was he supposed to come back in a different movie eventually, you know? I think definitely he would have came back in another movie, but I also kind of feel like they would have given him like an extra scene just to kind of like wrap things up. They might have wrapped up the movie with another scene with the Joker just to make it all like, just to make the ending with him in like a cell or something like that, you know? Or was the movie originally supposed to end with him just hanging right there? So I've always been wondering that. So if anyone can answer that, please let me know. Okay, I love how Bruce is jealous of Rachel dating Harvey, so he just crashes their shit. He did it in the last movie too. Like, he just shows up and crashes their shit. It's fucking hilarious. And it also got me wondering, like, anytime he has an inconvenience, buys the place immediately. It's a lot like something Tony Stark would do, you know? So like, I don't know if I asked this in the last Batman movie or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm gonna say it again just to be safe. Who is richer, Tony Stark or Batman? And how much money do they both have? Like, are they like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk level rich, or is it just like $5 billion total, which is still a lot? But you know, like Elon Musk and Jeff have like 200 billion or something. So like, is it that level of wealth, or is it just like a couple billion? And I also thought the writing and the dialogue and the cinematography and just the pacing and just everything was brilliant. You know, that's Christopher Nolan for you too. He's so good. Him and like his entire team is just so good. I love all his movies. Okay, what's the IMDb rating on this movie still? Is it still 99%? Ooh, it's just a 9.0 out of 10, dude. I swear it was at like 9.9 at one point. Anyway, oh, whatever. Okay, and this movie like also gets me really wondering, like, what's Joker's backstory, you know? Like, I think a while ago I watched like a video on it, and like Heath Ledger's Joker, his backstory is like he was in the military at one point, and that went super bad for him. That's what gave him a lot of the trauma he has, and that's why he has like war PTSD. But it makes sense because that's how he's like proficient in using all the guns he's used in the movie. Like, he looked like he knew how to handle them, you know? Like, he didn't look like he just picked it up and he didn't know, you know? And like, that kind of explains like when Batman was like interrogating him, he was like, oh, never start with the head, the victim gets all fuzzy or whatever. It's like, how would he know that? You know, was he a POW at one point and like that's what they did to him and he realized that? Or like, how does he know how to torture people, you know? And on top of that, he's like a tactician, you know? He's really smart. He really knows how to manipulate people and play them and get exactly what he wants. And he knows how to like really just piss people off to get under their skin. Like that dude, like the dude in the interrogating room, he's like, how many of your friends did I kill? Like 6, you know? And then he was just talking hella shit, got that guy super emotional about it. He's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this Joker guy right now. And then Joker just switched it on him. So like, he knows how to manipulate people really, really well. Like, he basically manipulated the fuck out of Harvey in this movie and just flipped them. Like he's really good at torturing people, like psychological torture to them. Like to Batman and Harvey, right? Like, he knew they were both in love with Rachel, so he used her as a way to destroy them both. It didn't work on Batman, but it worked on Harvey pretty damn well. I mean, like, it worked on Batman, but he didn't let it get to him. Harvey, it got to Harvey, obviously. You know, Batman was still destroyed by it emotionally, but it's like, it didn't break him as a person, but it broke Harvey for sure. Joker, knowing that Batman likes Rachel, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna flip the addresses. So he thinks he's going after Rachel, And he's like, his logic is like, you know, if I know Batman's into Rachel, I'm gonna flip the addresses because he's gonna go after Rachel, but then he's gonna walk in and get Harvey instead, and he's gonna be pissed he lost Rachel. And he knows what that's gonna do to Harvey too. It's gonna destroy Harvey and bring him closer and closer to the edge and give him that push to bring him down. And like everything the Joker did, he was just multiple steps ahead of everyone. Like with Batman, Harvey, and Rachel. And he wanted Gordon to capture him and take him to the MCU so he could do all that shit. And Gordon figured it out, but it was too late by then too. Like he's a genius. He's literally a genius. Like he's really good at predicting what their moves are going to be so he can plan around that and be multiple steps ahead. And if he fails to predict what their next step is, then his plan's not going to work. But he's really fucking good at predicting that because he just knows people really well. Like he has to know like psychology really well and know how people think under stress and know what the most logical decision they're gonna make. And yeah, I had a really fun time watching this again, and I noticed a lot more things throughout the movie that I didn't notice the first couple times, mainly because I wasn't so much focused on the story. I was still following the story, of course, but it's like I already know what's gonna happen, so it's like, okay, I can have the story take a back step and I can just kind of glance in the background at a bunch of stuff and notice little more details like that. And this is easily one of my favorite movies ever. This is like easily a top 3 movie, and it's one of my favorite performances by any actor. And Heath Ledger Joker is one of my favorite performances by any actor in any movie I've ever seen. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Like you could literally strip away the Joker Batman title, you know, make this movie not comic book, or like you could easily make this movie not superhero related at all. Like strip away the Batman, strip away the Joker titles, and just give the characters different names or whatever, and like it's still gonna be a really damn good movie. So comment down below what you thought about this movie when you first saw it for the first time. And if you liked the video, like the video. Thanks for watching.